Let's talk about geometric area. We're going to start out with a rectangle to talk about what is area. The dimensions of this rectangle are 4 units by 3 units. If we use those dimensions to divide up this rectangle, we're going to divide it by 4 columns and 3 rows. The concept of area deals with the squares that are formed by dividing it into its rows and columns. And so if I count the squares, I notice that I end up with 12 of them over this whole area of the rectangle. The area is 12 square units, which I counted. I can also abbreviate it 12 units with a squared sign. So area is 3 times 4. 3 rows by 4 columns. The area is how long it is by how wide it is. So if I generalize this and I label them, and knowing area is how long by how wide, I can say the width and the length of this rectangle are going to give me the area if I multiply them together. So the area is length times width, or L times W. How about perimeter? Taking the same rectangle and knowing that it's 4 units by 3 units, I can label the other two sides accordingly, 4 units and 3 units. The perimeter is the distance around. And so if I add up the distance around, I get 3 plus 3 plus 4 plus 4. Gives me 14 units around. If I generalize this, I know that it's width plus length plus length. Putting all that together, I know that it's 2 times the width plus 2 times the length. If I abbreviate that, I get 2W plus 2L. What about the area of a triangle? I'm going to start out with that same rectangle that I had that was 4 by 3. I know that the area of the rectangle is 12 square units. The other two sides are also 4 units and 3 units respectively. If I divide this rectangle exactly in half into 2 triangles, I know that the area of the rectangle is still 3 units by 4 units, or 12 units squared. But dividing it in half to get one triangle and another triangle gives me 12 units divided by 2. If I look at this diagram though, I notice that this red line goes through 9, 6, 7, 3, and 4 unevenly. It doesn't give me something that's easy to divide visually. But if I think about the whole rectangle as an area of 12 units, and I divide it in half, I know that each of those triangles is 6 units squared. I'm going to take out those bars. And I know that it's 6 units on one side and 6 units squared on the other side. I'm going to take away one of the triangles, and I'm just going to look at this one that's left. When I look at the area of a triangle then, I can say that it's 3 times 4, the area of the whole rectangle, divided by 2, to give me 6 units squared. Generalizing all of this, I can see that the area of a triangle is really the area of the rectangle divided by 2. If I generalize it even more and put the width and the length in, I know that half of the area is represented by each of the triangles. And so I can say that it's length times width, which was the area formula for a rectangle, divided by 2. Or L times W divided by 2.